Welcome to Average Dude's Slow Pitch.
Yo, Henry, Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Today we're getting a chance to bring out the all-new USA Victus Vibe Patriot. This is a 13-inch barrel, two-piece obviously, yaya load, so that's going to be your half-ounce end load roughly. We're swinging a 27.5 ounce today. We're going to go ahead, show you the starting compression. Then we'll come out, a handful of us are going to go ahead, take some 52 300s, see kind of how this compares to obviously the first two drops in the USA ASA from Victus and from Rucci, the Yellow Chocolate Crush, the Pink Pencil, and see kind of which one for us is the preference, or if it's going to come down to something of, hey, whichever specs you like, go with that. But we'll go ahead now, show you that test, come back out, get the swings, and wrap it up for you. All right, before we swing this USA Vibe Patriot, let's see where it's starting at. Starting compression on this, or sorry, the compression threshold on this can be 850 on that non-linear list. And this one is starting at, that's right at 150. Help anywhere a piece of paper went. There we go. Conversion chart from 150 puts us at basically 1125-ish, 1125, 1150 range. So good starting point, similar to what we saw with the Pink Pencil and Yellow Chocolate Crush. Let's get some swings on it, see how it performs, and we'll come back with final compression, final thoughts.
84 miles per hour. 85 miles per hour.
30 more.
74 miles per hour. 84 miles per hour. 83 miles per hour. 82 miles per hour. 82 miles per hour. 84 miles per hour. 83 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour.
The sweet spot.
80 miles per hour. 84 miles per hour.
It's the best one I've had yet.
85 miles per hour.
Hey.
85 miles per hour. 72 miles per hour.
Well, I will say this about the Victus Vibe. It has a ton of carry, whether you hit it high or low of the sweet spot. It does, I don't know, for a two-piece bat, I would expect a little bit more flex in it, and there's really not. Maybe some break-in time with it in your own hands. So, but all in all, it's not bad. Have fun.
86 miles per hour. 85 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. 83 miles per hour.
All right, my turn here with the Victus Vibe. We've had, well, everyone takes swings as you've already seen. We're sitting right at about 20, 40, 60 to 80 swings, somewhere in there. I'd have to go back and look, but I'm guessing it's probably right at that 60 to 70 swing mark. Either way, I'm going to get my swings now. Probably take about 25 to 30. Get right at about 100 swings, and then we will wrap it up and go test it.
98 miles per hour.
Yeah, that felt nice.
90 miles per hour.
That was just high a sweet spot. Tons of carry, just like they mentioned. And then PK talked about at the end of his, about it feeling like a stiffer type two-piece, and that I do agree with. I would call this a semi-stiff type feel for sure. If not pushing more up towards stiff, and whether it's just the handle or a mix between the handle and barrel. Because I caught that last one a little bit high, you could just feel it was stiff, no real extra flex. So if you're somebody who's been swinging, let's say like 2,500, 3,500 monsters or something with a lot of flex for ASA, you may be looking more like the yellow chocolate crush as far as that goes, with the pink pencil then being like right there in the middle, and this being kind of the stiffer of the three options so far.
90 miles per hour.
Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, really good carry out this one though. And it definitely still has that non-linear sound. Lets you know when you're catching the sweet spot. That one still wasn't the perfect sound we've had on a few of them from listening to these guys, a couple of my swings. So again, I think just high that sweet spot again, and tons of forgiveness as far as the carry goes.
100 miles per hour.
And then there's our sweet spot. There we go.
99 miles per hour.
Yeah, and that's another one where I think I caught it just a little bit low of the sweet spot, but tons of forgiveness off of it. I will say, with this little bit of stiffer feel, there's a few spots right now where you don't get a ton of the feedback on the hands to let you know where you're catching it, but if you listen to it, you can tell when you're catching the no-kidding sweet spot versus just missing. But as you catch high, that's when I noticed you do feel it stiffen up, but as you start moving down the barrel, I haven't caught it low enough to get any sort of sting, anything like that. But it's really just more of a sound change. So if you're an audible person, I think you'll really like that.
99 miles per hour.
That's every bit of the sweet spot. That's that one where, honestly, thought about letting it go. Pitch came a little short and kind of just let the bat do its thing. And I mean, we saw exactly how that came off.
89 miles per hour.
That's what I'm talking about forgiveness, though. That pitch stayed up high, so I started to try to go up and get it. Still didn't quite carry quite right. Caught a little bit low of sweet spot and carried out of here easy. So that's everything that you can want right there.
96 miles per hour.
It's becoming a trend of just missing that sweet spot, but thank goodness it has a ton of forgiveness. And I will say we're swinging 27.5 today. Again, yaya load, so half ounce. And to me, it feels honestly pretty true. I swing 27.5 a lot. It feels pretty on par with most of those 27.5s, 27 ounces that I typically swing. So I would say you can go with your normal weight on this one. And because that little bit of a stiffer feel that we're seeing out of it, if you're somebody who likes that little bit extra whip or generating that whip, maybe even go down an ounce just to help yourself make up for a little bit of that extra stiffness here on this one.
97 miles per hour.
Yeah, with the stiffer feel, the only real, I'll call, I guess, negative I have for it is not getting that kind of feel in the hands of where you're catching it. From the sound, I feel like that one was just off the sweet spot again. Didn't quite get that sweet spot crack, but again, stayed on the line and got out of here. And again, this field's right about 311, 312 all the way around. So it's carrying really, really good and all the forgiveness you can want. And I'll be interested to see what the compression is, because maybe even with the stiffer feel, hasn't really broken in all the way either, which means that sweet spot's only going to expand for you.
103 miles per hour.
Well, that seems like a good stopping point. So there you have it. The Victus Vibe Patriot. Again, 13-inch barrel, yaya load. So that's roughly your half ounce end load. 2-piece. Again, we're calling it kind of that stiffer feeling barrel on kind of a semi-stiff feeling handle. So just kind of keep that in mind. Swing at 27.5. We got just under 100 swings total. We're going to go ahead and get back to the house, see where it's testing at. But again, this one, tons of forgiveness, tons of carry. The no kidding sweet spot still is probably just a little bit small from talking to the guys. They kind of agreed. But we'll see again what the compression's doing, and maybe it needs more braking. And even if not, even though that no kidding sweet spot is a tad small, there's so much forgiveness when you miss high, you miss low. It really does not matter, especially with the kind of carry that we're seeing. So like I said, we'll get it back, test it, see where it's at. If this thing does need a bunch more braking, luckily we're at the point of the year now where not as many bats are dropping. We'll have time. We'll get it back out here pretty darn soon, do a part 2, but we'll mention that more in the final compression test as we get this thing back to the house. All right, let's see where our Victus Vibe finished at. If it's anything like the Chocolate Crush and Pink Pencil, we're expecting it to be somewhere around that 100 range. Yeah, I'm pretty much right at the 100 range, which again requires the math equation, which is you take the reading that you got, multiply it by 4.35, add 500, and we're at 935. So we're still 100 and almost 150-ish compression over that threshold, which is the same as we saw with the previous one. So no issues there. Again, you can get your swings. We're at about 100 on this one. Really let that thing open up, and again, tons of carry here on this one. Sweet spot's a little bit smaller than the Yellow Crush and the Pink Pencil, but the carry was every bit as good, if not better. We'll obviously go back, kind of compare before throwing the rankings up, which are live as you're seeing this now. But if you decide to grab one of these, you can grab it from Smash It Sports, Headbangers, discount code ADS, or head to Victus. I think they have them in stock as well. Don't have a discount code for you over there, but you can reach out to any Victus rep and they'll get you squared away as well.
Thank you for watching Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more content.